Owensboro Catholic Aces here tonight. We'll set the starting lineups as we go along. Brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance on Zion Road. Colonels kicking off to start. Owensboro Catholic receiving right to left on the radio dial, and Carson Weiss's kickoff goes a yard deep into the end zone for a touchback. So let's set the starters for you. First, defensively for the Colonels tonight, up front, number 8, Myron Wright, number 34, Andrew Onan, number 24, Jericho Butler. Linebackers, 42, Miles Ramirez and J.R. Rush. Corners, 10, Maxton Meadows, and 5, Avant Baxter. The safeties, number 22, Tony Burris, and number 4, Hayden Turner. And the extra DBs, number 28, Brody Belt, and number 12, Hunter Evans. Brady Atwell, a Mr. Football candidate, brings his team out, who will start from the 20-yard line, and he's looking to throw on first down. Now steps up, sacked! Sacked to start the game. Henderson County with a classic automotive and collision center sack. Jericho Butler, who leads the team in that category, brings down Atwell to start.
Yeah, not many guys lead the team in sacks and fumble recoveries, but a guy like Jericho is everywhere. He plays at full speed every snap.
Good corner blitz. Stayed with it.
A loss of 6, 2nd and 16. Low snap to Atwell. Throwing on the run. It is complete after it was deflected at the 23-yard line. Making the catch, Xavier Maddox, after a Colonel got a hand on it.
What a catch.
Yeah, some teams throw the football and some teams pass it. I got news for you. This young man, he passes the football and he does it as good or better than anybody in the state.
2 receivers for him here, but a penalty marker in. I think an early flag on the Aces.
Let's move the play. I got a false start against the off. It's a 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Here's those big third downs that we were not very good at last week against the Tornado.
So a 3rd and 11 now for the Aces. A sack and a penalty on this drive for Owensboro Catholic. Atwell again, a low snap, looking over the middle, steps up the pocket, hit again to the backfield. He's going to be brought down at the 15-yard line. Another classic automotive and collision center sack.
He's down, guys.
Miles Ramirez on the sack, and Atwell is on the ground at the 16-yard line.
Not really sure the extent of the injury. Had a lot of traffic around him, and when he went down hard.
If you've had an auto accident and need auto body repair, remember it's your choice which body shop to use. Classic Automotive and Collision Center on Lower 2nd Street under the overpass. Classic Automotive, or you're driving home, their reputation. What a start defensively for the Colonels. It's 4th down, but right now, all eyes on Atwell.
Colonels must have caught something in the film that Owensboro did well because, man, they're getting to the quarterback pretty quick.
Yeah, you remember what Coach Boston said. One of the last things he said before we went to air is that if we had an advantage at all, we might have one up front with our defensive line against their offensive line. Now, that's not to say their offensive line is not stellar. It is, but they have ability if we can get off the edge, which you saw Jericho do on the second snap of the game. If they can get off the edge and get pressure, what they're trying to do is keep the interior defensive line in front of the quarterback and the outside guys making the bigger rush.
And the best part about that is that we actually tackled him. Remember a couple weeks ago when we played that big guy, he ran South Warren. He broke through that tackle, and he scores a touchdown.
Well, you notice one guy had him wrapped up, but he took a big hit after that. So it was the Colonels, and that was Coach Jason Morris was kind of worried about this game, just the physicality of Henderson. Said that we hadn't really seen that brand of football yet this year. And Atwell.
Left knee, guys, looks like. And here's the question that you'll have to ask. Is this game worthy of him trying to come back, regardless of the extent of the injury, whether how severe, how simple? Does he come back into this football game to try to win this particular game with half the season still to go?
I'd be surprised. Coach Morris is really high on his backup, Darrell Carruthers. He's 13 of 16 this season. Yep. So I would think this may be Carruthers' game, the sophomore, the rest of the way. But we hope, certainly here in Western Kentucky, Atwell can go tonight. It'd be great, but just the rest of the season, he's certainly a Mr. Football candidate, and you hate to see him going out like that in his senior year. Punt for the Aces, short one. Colonel's going to get good field positions, going to hit right at the 50, take a sideways bounce, and Henderson County will have the football at the Aces' 49-yard line after a 33-yard punt.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of his dad, Travis Atwell, who was a fantastic player at Hancock County High School, as was Jason Morris, who also was the quarterback after Travis Atwell. And, of course, Travis, after committing to Toledo, playing a year, wound up with the Wildcats, one of my favorite stories ever.
Sophomore Jack Dalton in at quarterback for the Colonels. He'll open up in the gun. 3 receivers left and 2 to the right. Burris goes in motion. Handoff to Burris away from the press box. Trying to bounce it outside the numbers at the 45. He's just shy of that and is brought down at the 47 for a gain of a couple. Tackle on the play by Vince Carrico.
Yeah, and Vince, obviously one of the Carrico brothers, losing the Carrico brother from last year was a big blow to Coach Morris. But this one of the most sure tackling individuals you'll see in a high school football game.
2nd and 8 for the Colonels from the Aces 47-yard line. Just underway, no score here from Colonel Stadium on homecoming night. Meadows goes in motion. Handoff Burris off that left side. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Guess who?
Carrico again. Vince Carrico, 2 tackles here early. It'll be a loss of a yard to the 48-yard line.
Well, I like what Coach Andy Proctor's done. He tried to see how they are on the edge. They did a good job of containing the Colonel running attack. Now you try to run something between the tackles or even between the guards for that matter. And, of course, they were more than happy to be up for the task. The thing is, it was the same guy making both tackles.
3rd and 9. Will we see Dalton go to the air for the first time this season? With the football at the Catholic 49. Nope, going to leave it off with Burris coming near side again. Tony cuts it outside the numbers. Penalty marker down as Tony gets it inside the 40, close to the first down marker, but a flag down
looks
back
like
at the 48.
Yeah, looks like a hold right here on the edge, but we'll see.
Matthew Thomas, our official tonight.
Holding number 2 on the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty. Be 3rd down.
It is a hold against the Colonels, so I'll bring up a 3rd and about 19, it appears, here for Henderson at the football now back at their own 42-yard line.
It was a good call. I guess if you're going to hold and get called for it, do a good job. He did.
3rd and 19 for Henderson County from their own 42-yard line.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left for Dalton. Tight end right is Nunn. And Burris in the backfield. Jack Dalton takes a snap, throws a screen, complete on the left side. Lakin McKinney makes the catch. Gets to the 46 for a gain of 4. That'll bring up a 4th and 15, and the punt team coming out for Henderson.
Yeah, not a first down, but in a case like that, 2 things. Don't turn the football over. Get any positive gains. 4 yards. Well, so far, that's the longest pass in Jack Dalton's career, and it come at the early part of this game. He's going to have to throw the ball a little more. Coach Proctor knows that. Again, you're talking a backup quarterback against one of the best teams in the state.
Jackson Nunn to punt for Henderson. From around his own 35, it's away. Spiraling punt, and it's going to be taken at the 14-yard line. Coming near side with it is Crow. We're going to be brought down just across the 15. Good job by the Colonels punt team on the coverage there, and a big boot off the foot of Nunn, a 42-yarder, and the Aces will have it at their own 15. And Thrasher Boyd helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent and Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and North Green Streets to start your savings. Call 826-9583 or visit AnnIsMyAgent.com. Get Carruthers in at quarterback, and the snap goes back toward the end zone.
Oh, gosh,
Carruthers just dives in the end zone. That'll be a safety.
Holy smokes.
There was 3 low snaps in that first series to Atwell, and I'm not even sure if Carruthers was ready for that one, and he just dove on it in the end zone for a safety, and it's Colonels 2, the Aces nothing with 7:54 to go in the first.
Now, who had that in the pool tonight? Who had 2-0
Yeah,
as
no
the first score? I certainly did not. And, of course, you know, the mood of this game has obviously changed dramatically with the apparent injury of a young man that is, again, one of the finest football players who is going to play on the next level, but he's going to play baseball. And when he went out of the game, everything changed, not for just for the Owensboro Catholic side, but for these Colonel fans as well. They know what's going on.
So Henderson County will get the football back, and they lead it 2-0 with 7:54 to play in this first period. Our game tonight being brought to you by Hercules Manufacturing. Hercules is committed to building a stronger future right here in Henderson. As a company committed to community involvement, Hercules is proud to support local events that bring us together. From the manufacturing floor to the football field, Hercules stands with you, investing in our town, our schools, and the people who make this community great. Go Colonels from Hercules Manufacturing. Carruthers never got his hands on the ball. The snap went by him about 5 yards deep into the end zone, and he just jumped on it. Him being down with the football, and that's the safety. 2-0 Henderson.
Maybe get a good return here.
McKinney and Cumbest to receive. This one headed toward Cumbest. King takes it at the 20. Middle of the field, 25-30. Coming near side 40, trying to get to the edge, and brought down into the 39.
Yeah, good one.
But a definite face mask in there. Appears to be a 15-yarder. 2 or 3 officials
Surely
were all
that's
over
a
that.
15-yarder.
Yeah. He had a hold of the mask there for a while.
During the run back. Got a personal foul. Face mask. 34 for the Catholic. It'll be 15 yards at the end of the run. We'll have a first down.
Guys, remember the last time the Colonels had the ball on the opponent's side of midfield, their first 2 possessions? Well, tonight, that is how it's going down early, and the Colonels have to take advantage.
It'll be from the 45 this time. First and 10, ball on the right hash. Dalton takes a snap. Pitch left to Burris. And Tony is going to get a yard to the 44. Tackle on the play by Caden Conkright.
To be honest, Steve, I don't know if anybody had in the pool that neither team would have a touchdown in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, this game last year was like a lot of Colonel games. It was 21-0 before you had a chance to finish your hot dog.
2nd and 9 for the Colonels here. Football at the Aces 44-yard line. 7 minutes ago, first quarter, Colonels lead 2-0. Dalton fakes a handoff. Jack going off the left side, has the 40. First down, cuts it back inside the numbers. Brought down at the 31-yard line. 13 yards for Dalton and a Henderson Chevrolet first down for the Colonels.
Yeah, you could be seeing a prelude of who's going to be the guy calling the signals next year. In regards to who that is, Jack Dalton knows he's the guy, and this is his moment. And what he does better than anything is run the football.
It's game time at Henderson Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on new Chevy Silverados. Plus, buy now and make no payments until November. Drive to Henderson Chevy GMC or go online to hendersonchevrolet.com. Financing with approved credit must qualify for rebates. A gain of 12 officially, so it's a 1st and 10 from the 32 for the Colonels. Dalton again on the snap, taking it off the right side, and Jack is inside the 30, down near the 27-yard line.
No wind at the moment, Steve. About how much more do we need for a field goal?
We're in range right now. Anything if the ball is inside the 35-yard line, not on the 35, but the ball must be inside of it. Right now, I'd say he can go as far as 50 yards in one direction. Pretty much he can go 50 yards either direction. The wind is really not, as you can tell by the flagpole there in the home end zone, really not a factor right now.
A gain of 4 and a 2nd and 6 for the Colonels. Dalton leaves it with Burris. Little sidestep off that left side, trying to get outside the numbers. Cuts it back and is going to be close to a first down. Stood up just shy of the 20-yard line.
He never went down, did he?
We'll see. Yeah, stood up.
No, they blew it dead. Yeah, they blew it dead while he was still up.
Pretty close there.
A gain of 5, and it'll be a 3rd and 1, excuse me.
Didn't it?
With the football at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, and if they don't lose any here, this is definitely going to be 4-down territory. Of course, you need to take the points when you can get them, but it'll have everything to do with if there's any push at all here on 3rd down.
Under center? I can't
Nope,
see.
staying in the gun.
Okay, my bad.
Handoff Burris, who has the first down. He's down near the 15 and tackled there. A Henderson Chevrolet first down as the Colonels pick it up and now have it in the Aces red zone down at the Catholic 14-yard line.
And that extra blocker threw me off a little bit. 5 carries for 15 for Burris here early.
Yeah, outside of the goal line package, Scotty, I don't know what we have as far as starting out under center.
I like that formation right there, though.
Two tight ends right for Henderson here as Dalton takes a high snap, gives off to Burris off the left guard. And Tony gets a yard, maybe two. A yard to the 13-yard line. 2nd and 9. Muster on the stop there for the Aces. 4 minutes ago in this first quarter, 2-0 Henderson, and the Colonels had the football 2nd and 9 at the Aces 13. Dalton fakes a handoff. Jack rolling right, going to dump it off incomplete. Try to just short little pass. He tried to get it over on the right side to Rush. Led him a bit too far and 3rd down.
Yeah, that's good coverage by Catholic. They had both of our receivers that were possibilities covered pretty good.
Yeah, I thought a good decision by the young quarterback, but I think when he left his feet, that's where any accuracy or control on the football was gone.
So 3rd and 9 here for the Colonels from the 13.
Kind of like our boy Satterfield on the basketball court. Whenever he left his feet, bad things happen.
What happened his senior year? Stayed on his feet,
Exactly.
had a terrific year. Broke the all-time assist record.
Unbelievable good.
Dalton looking to throw toward the end zone, and it is incomplete. Looking for Maxton Meadows. Meadows had to try to come back to it in the end zone, dove, but couldn't make the grab, underthrown a bit. 4th down, and the field goal unit out for Henderson.
Yeah, I'm not so sure everybody ran the proper route. You had two guys within about 2 yards of each other, and that was Jack Ryan Rush and the aforementioned Maxton Meadows. So not a bad pass, just a little underthrown, but Colonel still with a chance to make this a 5-0 game.
30-yarder from the left hash. Weiss 4 of 7 on the season.
Snap is down, kick is up, and it's blocked.
Got to go, run.
With the football is Dalton, who picks it up.
He can actually throw.
Penalty marker down, and he's going to be down at the 16-yard line. So the field goal no good, and the penalty marker came in on that after Dalton went back and picked it up. It was Crow who came in and blocked it. We'll wait here for the flag.
I'd say it's a block in the back on the return.
On the kick, I had 58 blocking the back against Henderson County. That's decline. It'll be 1st down, Catholic.
The Colonels missed the field goal, and it'll be Owensboro Catholic football at the 20-yard line, and Atwell is back out there.
Absolutely no surprise.
So
Carried off like it was a season career-ending injury.
didn't look good. He's in there at quarterback now, Brady Atwell. He takes a snap, looking over the middle, going to throw right, man wide open, complete at the 22-yard line, and ran out of bounds across the 25. Catch made by the Aces, Warren Eblehar. First down for the Aces to the 20. 27. How would that be a first down? Started on the 20, and it was
How is that a first down?
7-yard gain.
Must not started there.
So
Supposed to, though.
now it's a 2nd and 8 from the 30. Little middle screen underneath is complete, and across the 36-yard line, making the catch is Miles Edge. First down to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Atwell takes a snap. Throwing deep over the middle, man open, overthrew him down at the 25-yard line. You see the arm strength there, just kind of,
Well, yeah, he got
just a fling, just kind of almost flicked it down there, and it went about 50 yards to Eblehar, but incomplete. And 2nd and 10. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, now 3 left. As they're going to hand it off this time, and getting to the 41-yard line is Miles Edge.
You know, they've ran 2 times already with the running back, Greg. Last year, they didn't run 2 times in the first half. It was pass, 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 pass.
Gain of 4 will bring up a 3rd and 6. Miles Edge, the nephew of Apollo coach John Edge. Of course, John Edge, former head coach at Owensboro Catholic. 3rd and 6. Snap bobbled. Atwell has it now. Now throws, and it's going to be incomplete down at the 31-yard line. Great coverage by Meadows, knocking it away at the last moment. The intended receiver was Maddox.
Man, almost had another sack.
He got a hand on it as the young man was going to catch it. Maxton did a great job reaching back across his body. It looked like he grabbed the left arm as he was bringing it in, knocking it away.
Atwell is also the punter.
And a good one.
I don't think it's him out there, though.
We got too many guys on
He
the
has been
field.
the punter. Nope, that wasn't him. And this kick, this
Dadgummit.
punt's going to hit around the 40 and go out of bounds to the 39, but a penalty marker down.
They're going to get a chance to go for it now.
That was Andrew Gavin, the kicker, although, so they may just kind of be protecting Atwell, who's normally the punter for him.
He might have hurt that leg.
Yep.
During the play, we had 12 guys on the field against the team. It's going to be a 15-yard
A 15.
repeat.
You got it right.
On
What?
That's
the
an automatic.
defense, sorry.
That's just ridiculous on our part.
5-yard penalty, not a 15.
No, it's definitely not. He was
Golly.
confused when he said
And
it.
he got it, yep.
It was 12 men against
surprised he
Henderson
didn't go
County.
for it here.
That's 15-yard penalty. That's a 15-yard.
It's a 5-yard penalty,
No, it's not.
guys.
Illegal participation against Henderson.
I don't think it's 15, but
It's not 15 yards to have 12
Referee-
guys on the field.
they would know the rules better than I.
Well, if it is, my goodness. Personal foul should be like 30 yards. Oh, my gosh.
I was thinking 5.
What are we doing? We had 12 guys on the field, and you're going to give them 15 yards? It's not a personal foul to have too many guys on the field.
Coach, they'll get it figured out. Coach
don't
Boston
think
is
so.
going to have it.
Cooler heads are trying to
That's
prevail.
right. That's right. So we'll give them a moment to see if they can. It appears they went 10. I don't think they went 15.
No, they went 15. They already went 5, and now they went 10 more.
Okay. And Coach Josh Boston kind of pleading his case.
That's not good. Incorrect.
Oh, my gosh. This is ridiculous.
The penalty gives Owensboro Catholic a first down.
Well, the explanation was worse than the penalty itself.
First and 10 for the
Wow. Unbelievable, guys.
So Catholic with the football at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 after a Colonel's penalty. Atwell is going to throw complete at the 39. A gain of 5 yards. Making the catch is Cameron Woodward. Henderson County's Arian Rideout on the stop.
23, Zarian Rideout.
2nd and 5. Atwell rolling right, throwing that way. Incomplete to Crow.
That's incomplete.
At the 34, would have been a first down. A little too tall for him. 3rd down. Clock stopped. Minute 26 to go in the first. Henderson on top, 2-0.
Henderson County 39-yard line.
Take it from Colonel's football sophomore Jack Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals for personal and commercial projects, big or small. DSS Rentals has the tools for you on South Green and online at dss-rentals.com. Now the Colonels
Hard
jump.
to the play. He got offside against the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Senior Atwell baited him right into that one.
Yeah, he kind of flinched.
First and 10
Now wasn't it
Henderson County
2nd and 6? It should be 2nd and 1, but now they're saying first down. The football at the 34.
That's twice on that part.
Atwell rolling right. Getting pressured, now throws on the run, looking for Crow, and it's incomplete. Again,
Oh
great
my
coverage
gosh.
by the Colonels.
They're going to give us roughing the passer. Are you serious?
That was Hunter Evans who deflected that one from Crow, but a penalty marker back at the 44.
He just bumped him, and he falls down to the ground.
J.R.
Third
Rush.
play. Roughing the quarterback.
Wow.
Number 9.
Rush pleading his case.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
And the football will go now to the Colonel 19-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Owensboro Catholic in the Colonel's red zone, trailing Henderson 2-0 with 1:18 to go in this first quarter. Atwell takes the snap, getting pressured. Screen complete to Edge, brought down at the 21.
Another flag.
And a penalty marker down there.
Did he gain anything there, Gray?
I think he lost a yard or two.
I gave him line of
During
scrimmage.
the play, I got holding number 54 on the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat. First down.
Holding on the Aces. Stephen Eves hit with that penalty, and the ball goes back to the 29-yard line. So 1st and 20 from the Henderson 29.
Yeah, they're going to throw the ball over the Colonel defense right here. They're going to try to get in the end zone on this play.
Atwell dropped the snap, just has to fall on it at the 34-yard line, so it'll be a loss of 5 yards.
Greg, another bad snap. They've had about 6 of them tonight.
They've all been low, Steve, and if you notice, even Atwell kind of sits up to take the snap in a crouching position. Now, he is a natural catcher, but being in the gun, you kind of, stand tall, and he is very low crouching to take those snaps. So
it's almost like, number one, I know why they're doing it. They don't want the secondary linebacker and secondary to see the snap in the direction of the play immediately, but still tough snaps tonight.
Snap to Atwell here, much better. Screen complete and brought down at the 29-yard line, making the catch, Xavier Maddox.
Guys, I think we're seeing the makings of a very good football player in Jericho. Once again, right there on the spot, sure tackle, got him down immediately.
Yeah, Butler's just been better and better with each game. Leads the team in sacks. Had a big one to start this game tonight. And that is the end of the first quarter. After one, Henderson County 2, Owensboro Catholic nothing here on WSON. Our game being presented by Mercules Manufacturing.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
From the Colonels 29 as we open up play in the second quarter. 2-0 Colonels. A safety for Henderson County on a bad snap, and the quarterback Carruthers just fell on it in the end zone to give the Colonels the 2 points. Atwell throwing, got a man wide open, touchdown. 29-yard touchdown pass. Making the grab, Xavier Maddox, and it's a 6-2 lead for the Aces now here on the first play of the second quarter.
Yeah, the intermediate passing wasn't working. The short passing game, they're getting a few yards here and there. But Jason Morris and his offense, they like to eat up yardage in big chunks and score a lot of points. Not many scoreless points in a quarter for them, so they just got a quick one here. Let's look at the PAT. The snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good.
Andrew Garvin, 27-27 now on PATs this season. 11:55 to go in the half. It's the Aces 7, Colonels 2 here on WSON.
Owensboro Health, providing advanced heart care, women's services, orthopedics, cancer care, and so much more for Western Kentucky and Southern Indiana. Our team of 5,000 is ready to serve you. Owensboro Health. We want to keep you healthy. We want to make you proud.
Garvin's kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. 7-2, Catholic on top after a 12-play, 80-yard drive. Took 3 minutes and 49 seconds. Atwell to Maddox, a 29-yard touchdown pass on a 3rd and long to put the Aces on the board here at the first play of the second quarter. So the Colonel offense comes out 1st and 10 at their own 20. With Jack Dalton in for Trajan Davis tonight. High snap. Dalton fakes a handoff. Jack up the middle. Across the 25. Brought down near the 28-yard line. Good gain on first down for the Colonels there.
I don't know if he wanted to keep that one or not, but he didn't have a choice because Burris was already by him.
Well, that first snap was high, and that's what messed up the exchange. It could have been an RPO, but not sure. But Jack knows what to do. There's always a plan B.
A gain of 9 for Dalton and the Colonels. They'll bring up a 2nd and 1 with the football at the 29-yard line. Early second quarter, 7-2. The Aces on top of the Colonels. Dalton with Burris to his left. Takes a snap. He's going to throw a screen complete to his tight end, Nunn. Jake Nunn has the first down across the 35 to the 37-yard line. A gain of 8 and a Henderson Chevrolet first down for the Colonels. It's game time at Henderson Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on new Chevy Silverados. Plus buy now and make no payments until December at Henderson Chevrolet. First and 10 for the Colonels from the 37. One receiver right, 2 to the left. Tight end right. Dalton going to keep it. And Jack off the left side is going to get maybe a yard. We'll see. Haven't marked it just yet. No gain. 2nd and 10 at the 37. I think Conkright got in on that one. Nice Owensboro Catholic crowd. They've got the visitor side field. I think it's the first time we've seen that in a few years. Good crowd the Aces brought over.
Yeah, playing a state championship, they will come.
There you go. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Coming near side with the football, King Cumbus first carry of the night. And Cumbus gets to the 40, a gain of 3, and pushed out of bounds there by Woodward.
Well, one thing the Colonels would love to do would be to get at least 2 first downs on each drive and run the ball the majority of the time. As you can tell now, clock is moving under 10 minutes, and the longer the Colonels have the football, mistake-free that is, the less opportunity the Aces have.
3rd and 7 for the Colonels. Football at their own 40. Henderson right to left on your radio dial here in the second quarter with 9.5 minutes to play. And a 7-2 lead for Owensboro Catholic. Dalton takes the snap, steps up, and he's going to be sacked way back near the 30-yard line. Sacked by Owensboro Catholic's Barrett Evans. A loss of 10 yards back to the 30. And a 4th and 17 for the Colonels. Jackson Nunn on to punt.
For the Colonels, number 44, Jackson Nunn.
A punt hits at the 40, bounces straight up. Now it takes a friendly Colonels bounce inside the 35 down to the 30-yard line. That's where the Aces will have it after a 40-yard punt. Our game tonight being presented by Hercules Manufacturing. Hercules is committed to building a stronger future right here in Henderson. As a community committed to community involvement, Hercules is proud to support local events that bring us together. From the manufacturing floor to the football field, Hercules stands with you, investing in our town, our schools, and the people who make this community great. Go Colonels from Hercules Manufacturing. It's the 29 officially for the Aces. Atwell's going to hand off to Edge, and Edge is going to fall forward for 2 or 3 yards. Across the 30. Ramirez on the stop for the Colonels after a gain of 3 will bring up a 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line. 3 receivers right, 1 left for Atwell. Atwell looking right, now is going to throw, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Crow at the 45. Turner in on the coverage, and 3rd and 7 coming up.
You know, I don't know a time that I've seen a Colonel secondary as physical and closing speed as I've seen in the first, 15 minutes of this game.
3rd and 7 for the Aces here. The football back at their own 32.
Oh, center move there. Oh, he gave it on us. Wow. Come on.
For the play, got all sides on the defense. The 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
Penalties have been an issue for the Colonels here in this first 16 minutes of game time, and now a 3rd and 7 is a 3rd and 2. Atwell, that hard count again, trying to draw the Colonels off. This time they stay put. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, with Edge in the backfield with Atwell. Atwell takes the snap. He's going to pick up the first down himself across the 40, still on his feet, brought down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 and a first down for the Aces.
Atwell's run good for a Catholic first down. 1st and 10 for the Aces from their own 46-yard line.
Catholic now with the football at their own 46 and a fresh set of downs. 7:35 to go in the half. They lead it 7-2. Atwell looking to throw, does. It's complete to Crow at the 33, and he's brought down near the 25-yard line. Turner on the stop, but not before a first down through the air to the Henderson 28-yard line. 25 yards on that pass play. Atwell to Crow. Crow, a transfer from Owensboro last year. Atwell steps up the pocket, going to throw toward the end zone, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver was
Number 5.
Ebelhauer, yep.
Hit the quarterback good that time.
Colonels wanted to get after him the best
Starting
they
to limp
could
a little
tonight.
bit
Yep.
now.
Didn't really get much pressure on him a year ago, but I'd say in the first quarter and a half, Colonel's been in the backfield quite a bit. Started the game with a sack, and there's been a lot of pressure since.
I'd say more than anybody this year against them.
I was going to say that too.
2nd and 10. Atwell going to throw. It's incomplete at the 24-yard line. Meadows in on the coverage against Woodward. And 3rd and 10 with the clock stopped with 7:02 to go in this first half. And Owensboro Catholic leading the Colonels 7-2. Colonels got a safety midway through the first quarter. Catholic first play of the second quarter. Atwell to Maddox, a 29-yard touchdown pass.
They're 3 for 4 on 3rd down, Greg, with the TD. And here's about the spots that they got the last one.
A yard shorter. 29-yard touchdown pass over. This one's 3rd and 10 from the 28. Atwell getting pressured. He's going to be sacked back at the 37-yard line. Tried to get away from it, but could not. And it's the Colonel's 3rd Classic Automotive and Collision Center sack of the night. Henderson County's Myron Wright with that one.
Now, if they're on the edge of field goal range, which it looks like now they probably are, wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
It's a 4th and 17 for the Aces from the Colonel 35.
Back him up.
As he tries to punt it. Short punt, maybe?
I believe back these guys up. He's going to throw it in the end zone.
Yep, he's got it. Steps up in the pocket. And he's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that.
A gain of just 5, but well shy of that first down on that 4th and long, and the Colonels get the turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's a great series for that Colonel defense. That's just what they needed after the touchdown.
And Thrasher Boyd helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent Ann Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and North Green Streets to start your savings. Call 826-9583 or visit AnnIsMyAgent.com. So the Colonels 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line, trailing the Aces 7-2 with 6:13 to go in this first half. Dalton leaves with Burris. Tony off that left side, a yard, maybe 2. Tackling the play by Muster, and they give Burris a yard to the 31.
Yeah, Colonels definitely need a first down here. Clock's running under 6 minutes. They get a couple of first downs, then they can start talking about putting the ball in the end zone or even a field goal. They got to come away maybe with something before that, but they don't need is another series offensively from Owensboro Catholic.
2nd and 9 for the Colonels. Dalton, handoff Burris. Tony trying to get to the numbers near side, cuts it back and brought down near the first down marker at the 40. He'll be close. He got it.
He ran very hard. That was a great finish by the senior.
Carrico on the stop for the Aces, but it is a gain of 9 and a first down. Henderson Chevrolet first down to the 40-yard line.
Keep that clock rolling.
It's game time at Henderson Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on new Chevy Silverados. Plus, buy now and make no payments until December. Drive to Henderson Chevrolet GMC or go online to hendersonchevrolet.com. Financing with approved credit must qualify for rebates.
Worst case is 7-2 at halftime for us, what we'd like to see.
And possession to start the second half.
1st and 10, Dalton appears he'll keep it, cuts it back up the middle of the field, and Jack is going to fight to near the 45-yard line. He was hit at the 42, spun off a would-be tackler, and is going to end up getting 5 yards to the 45.
Yeah, and did you see the hit just before he had a second effort? He got hit and knocked back a yard or two. And with perseverance, got his feet back under him, took it for the 5-yard gain. Great job by the sophomore.
That family's used to having running quarterbacks.
They did. That's what Coach Boston said on the pregame. Said, we'll just kind of revert back to when Ben Dalton was a quarterback. He said, you'll see a lot of similar things tonight.
Yeah, the most yards rushing in a game, and it was a quarterback, Ben Dalton.
Snap to Jack Dalton, handoff to Tony Burris.
Positive gains.
Yep, Burris probably 3 yards to the 48. He was pushed back. We'll see where his forward progress was stopped.
Just about 2 yards short.
Yep. A gain of a yard and a 3rd and 2 coming up at the 48.
Yeah, and again, if you don't lose any yards here, maybe you get a yard, will have everything to do with what Coach Boston and Coach Andy Proctor decide to do on 4th down. You're playing with house money here tonight, guys.
3rd and 2 at the 48. Handoff Burris. Tony has a first down up the middle and is going to be stood up at the 42-yard line of the Aces. Great run from Burris.
Wow.
A gain of 10 and a Henderson Chevrolet first down to the 41-yard line.
Well, there's the 2 first downs, and it looked like right now another first down will get them in field goal range. That second, if they get a 3rd first down on this drive, they're going to have a chance to dictate who has the ball last in this half.
Each team with all 3 timeouts remaining, 3:15 to go in the half. Colonels trail the Aces 7-2. But Henderson 1st and 10 from the Catholic 41. Dalton, pitch left to Burris. Tony just off the left hash, gets across the 35, now near the 33. Nice run again from Burris. A gain of 9 and a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Yeah, right now on the cusp of Carson Weiss's field goal depth, it would be a 50-yarder from right here. I'd say I'd feel a little more comfortable. I'd like for him to have the chance to get the all-time longest field goal, which is 48 yards currently. He's had a couple of chances this year, but right now I'm more tuned in. Colonels keeping possession and maybe coming away with a touchdown.
2nd and 2 for the Colonels from the 33. Dalton fakes the handoff. Jack throwing over the middle, man. Open. Oh, nearly intercepted. Terrific play by one of the linebackers. That
Carrico.
was Vince Carrico, yep. As he tried to get it to his tight end, none. Carrico went up one hand and nearly brought it in.
Now he catches that football. Colonel's going to have the ball first and goal inside the 10. And if he puts another 6 inches of height on that football, he's going to hit Jacob Nunn in stride.
That's right. Yeah, it didn't
was
miss by
open.
much. Yep, it was a good. That was the type of throw you needed.
He almost
A little
got
touch pass over the middle, but just short where Carrico could get a hand on it and nearly brought it in.
Maybe
So
just being a little too careful.
3rd and 2 from the 33 for the Colonels. Dalton. Hand off to Tony Burris. Nothing there for Tony. It'll be 4th down. 4th and short. Feel like the Colonels may go for it here. We'll see.
Got to. Right?
Trailing 7-2.
Be a 50-yard field goal.
Yeah, I think so too. You're going to need a few touchdowns if you want to win this game tonight. So 4th and 2 from the 33 for the Colonels.
I wouldn't snap the ball, I don't think, though, until 20 seconds is off air.
Yeah, good point, Scotty. Colonels try to draw a clap there, and now a timeout called.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
Colonels on a 4th and 2 from the Aces 33. Handoff to Burris, and Tony has the first down to the 30-yard line. He picked up 3. Henderson Chevrolet, first down for the Colonels. A big pickup there on 4th down here late in this first half.
Yeah, not only was it the determination of the running back, Tony Burris, but you really saw a really nice surge by that offensive line. Great decision, great play call, but if you don't run it right, it all goes for naught. Great job, Colonel offense.
Colonels now 3 of 5 on 4th down this season, none bigger than that one. Fresh to the downs on the Henderson Chevrolet GMC first down. 1st and 10 from the Aces 30. Dalton, handoff Burris, outside the numbers and brought down at the 32-yard line, a gain of 8, tackled by Woodward.
Yeah, the big thing, staying in bounds here. This next play is going to happen. Well, Colonel's going to get a timeout here. Probably not a bad idea, as you got a 2nd and long.
The Colonels go with the Aces.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Second and 8 for the Colonels. Football at the Aces' 28-yard line. Minute 8 to go in this first half. Dalton takes a snap looking to throw, and it's incomplete. At the 25-yard line, he was looking to get it to Rush. Clock stopped with a minute 3 to go, and a 3rd and 8 coming up for the Colonels. Take it from Colonels football sophomore Jack Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals for personal and commercial projects, big or small. DSS Rentals has the tools for you. DSS Rentals on South Green and online at dss-rentals.com.
This time we're taking a little bit too much time on the game clock, 7 seconds. Play clock, 7 seconds.
Yeah, Colonel's going to have to get this one off quickly. Play clock down to 4. Dalton takes a snap. Looking to throw, and it's near. Oh, wow.
He had it.
None. A good throw. Nearly
Yeah.
had it at the 4. Couldn't bring it in, and it's 4th down. Boy, he was there, too.
Yeah, Jacob's he's gonna see that on film. He's gonna wish he had a second chance. Got a great pass there from Jack. Just couldn't haul it in. That would have put the Colonels in position inside the 5, probably closer to about the 2-yard line.
It was sophomore, so hopefully things to come. They can convert on that down the road, but a missed opportunity there. But a 45-yard field goal attempt coming up from Weiss. Let's send it back down to Steve.
Take a timeout. We don't have enough people on the field.
Unbelievable.
Call timeout.
Now there's 6 seconds. Yep, maybe.
Yeah, they'll get a timeout.
Now,
That's all right.
Now
That's
the
all right.
Colonels take their final timeout. Timeout Colonels. They'll attempt a 45-yard field goal when we come back, trailing the Aces 7-2 here on WSON.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
For a 45-yard field goal, let's send it down to Steve.
All right, snap's a good one. The kick is on the way, and it's going to push left.
No good, as Weiss misses his second field goal of the night. And 53 seconds left for Catholic, who will have the football at the 20 and all 3 timeouts remaining. Nobody beats the deal beater. The Tri-State's largest new Ford and Lincoln dealer is D. Patrick Ford, Highway 41 in Walnut near the Lord Expressway, and online at dpatrickford.com. So the Aces from the 20, Atwell screen complete to edge across the 20, 25, and run out of bounds near the first down marker around the 30. Clock stopped with 47 seconds left. As Edge gets 11 to the 31-yard line. Atwell takes the snap, looking over the middle. Now pressured out of the pocket, is going to throw on the run. Oh, great throw. Making the catch and getting out of bounds at the 45-yard line is Ebilhar. Great play on both ends there, quarterback and receiver down to the Henderson 47-yard line.
22-yard gain.
1st and 10 from the 47, 38 seconds left in the half. Again, the Aces with all 3 timeouts remaining.
And clock stopped. Both plays, they ran out of bounds.
Play clock down to 8. Atwell.
He dropped it.
Goes a little slant to the 40, incomplete to Woodward.
I almost wish you would have caught it because they'd had to burn the timeout. You only gained, 4?
2nd and 10 for the Aces. Clock stopped with 34 seconds left in the half. Owensboro Catholic on top, 7-2.
Right. Mr. Rush had an interception last year against Mr. Atwell.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Atwell here. He takes a snap. Atwell looking right, steps up, is going to run it up the middle. And it's going to be brought down inside the 40 near the 38. He'll be close to a first down. A timeout called by the Aces. 26 seconds left. 7-2. Colonels trail Aces with the football at the Colonel 38 when we come back on WSON. 38-yard line, 26 seconds left in the half. The Aces have 2 timeouts left. Atwell's going to hand it off in a big hole up the middle and a big run on the first carry of the night for Vince Carrico inside the Colonel 10, brought down at the Henderson 9. And the Aces take their second timeout. The Aces first and goal from the Colonel 9 with 19 seconds left when we come back on WSON.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Aces first and goal from the 9. Atwell back to pass, looking for Crow, and Crow tripped up and interfered with. Going to have a pass interference penalty on Henderson.
Play. Got pass interference against the deep. Goal line.
And it'll be half the distance to the goal. So it'll be at the 4. They say the 5 now, so first and goal from the 5 with 14 seconds left. Atwell takes a snap, fakes, getting pressured, is going to throw, and I think it's complete, but down at the 1. And the Aces take their final timeout as Edge makes the catch. We'll keep it right here as Owensboro Catholic takes their final timeout and tell you that tonight's game being brought to you in part by Branson Surveys. Branson Surveys can determine the elevation of your property, survey property lines, and do foundation inspections. Branson Surveys doesn't work from 9 to 5.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
One for the Aces, who now have no timeouts remaining. The Colonels can get a stop here. It would likely end this first half. I would assume maybe a sneak.
Yes, sir.
Coming from Atwell, who's a big guy. He's lined up in the gun, though. Takes a snap, and he tries to dive over the middle, and he is in. 1-yard touchdown run for Brady Atwell. Makes it 13-2 Aces with 6 seconds left.
In the midair, he looked like Lorenzen.
He kind of did that body type for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely.
He is a big guy.
He's definitely going to be a catcher.
1-yard touchdown run for Atwell. It's his 8th rushing touchdown of the season. Andrew Garvin on for point. Let's send it back down to Steve.
Thank you, gentlemen. All right, this will make it a 14-2 game with 6 seconds remaining in the half. The snap is a good one. The kick is on the way, and it is good.
Aces 14, Colonels 2, 6 seconds left. Back after this on WSON.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street, Henderson, is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
Josh Boston for his first half thoughts.
Coach, your team played very tough in the first half. Just a tough way to end it.
Yeah, well, hey, we're just not doing things right now. We've had our opportunities. Safeties will not keep their eyes out of the backfield, and when that happens, that drive right there, that's what happens. And so, just gotta do things right.
Coach, best of luck in that second half.
Thanks. Go Colonels.
Coach Josh Boston. Gentlemen, back to you. Homecoming ahead.
Colonels trail at the half 14-2. Stay tuned for Colonels at the half coming up next. Brought to you by Heron Auction and Realty. Our game tonight being presented by Hercules Manufacturing.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
Owensboro Health, providing advanced heart care, women's services, orthopedics, cancer care, and so much more for Western Kentucky and Southern Indiana. Our team of 5,000 is ready to serve you. Owensboro Health, we want to keep you healthy. We want to make you proud.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street, Henderson, is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
A native of Eddyville, Kentucky, and a graduate of Lyon County High School, Kevin Patton was a sports writer for the Henderson Gleaner from 1996 until 2022. Following his graduation from Murray State University with degrees in journalism and political science, Patton was a sports writer for the Mayfield Messenger, where he began his coverage of sports in Western Kentucky. In 1996, he decided to leave Mayfield for the big city lights and came to Henderson. Over his 26 years as sports writer at the Henderson Gleaner, Kevin Patton covered some of the best moments in Colonel and Lady Colonel history, along with significant sports events in the Henderson County and surrounding areas. Among the highlights of Patton's career was covering the 1999 Colonel basketball Final Four team, the 2000 Colonel baseball state championship team, the 2001 Colonel's boys track state runner-up team, the 2003 Lady Colonel state championship track team, along with numerous Lady Colonel basketball state tournament teams. Patton also covered the 1996 Bambino World Series, one of his first assignments upon joining the Gleaner staff. In addition, Patton covered the 2002 Webster County football team that advanced to the state semifinals, along with the 2008 Union County football team that also advanced to the state semifinals. Along his journey, Patton has developed numerous relationships with players, coaches, and administrators, even covering second-generation athletes of those he initially crossed paths with early in his Gleaner tenure. Patton also served on the Henderson County Sports Hall of Fame Committee, including holding the offices of Secretary and Vice President. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer Kevin Patton. The 2001 track season was a special one for the Henderson County boys track team, as the team went undefeated through the regular season and the regional meet. They began the year by winning the Mason-Dixon Games, Kentucky's indoor championship, and roared through the regular season until falling by 9 points at the state meet to Louisville St. Xavier. State champions at the meet were Wes Alexander in the 110-meter hurdles, the 4x200-meter relay team of Blake Stone, Dedrick Tillerson, Robert Waller, and Seth Woodard, and the 4x400-meter relay team consisting of Wes Alexander, Blake Stone, Dedrick Tillerson, and Seth Woodard. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Henderson County Sports Hall of Fame Coach Ryan Rush and the 2001 Henderson County High School boys track team. A 1996 Henderson County High School graduate, Anthony Hay was both a football and track star. He won the Class 3A state championship in the shot put as a senior in 1996 with a throw of 55 feet, 2 3/4 inches. 1 year earlier, in 1995, he was the state runner-up in the event to teammate and fellow Hall of Famer Parvin Green. Hay won 2 indoor state titles in the shot put in the Mason-Dixon Games in 1995 and 1996. He also held the school record in the shot put at 55 feet, 3 1/2 inches, which he set in 1996. In addition, Hay earned honorable mention honors in football in 1994, helping lead the Colonels to a memorable 12-1 season and regional runner-up finish. He was second on the team in fumble recoveries and third on the team in interceptions. In addition, he caught an 88-yard touchdown pass versus Shelby County in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, please greet Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer Anthony Hay. Wade Harper came to Henderson in the early 1960s to teach math and coach football and track with Mojo Hollowell. Coach Harper was ahead of his time with his techniques and training that motivated his athletes to their best when their best was needed. As head coach of Henderson County in 1968, he led the Colonels to their first ever regional championship, knocking off perennial power Owensboro Senior. Harper was the coach of future Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer Jack Jacobs, who was Henderson County's first ever individual state champion in track in the 180 low hurdles in 1968. Harper was also a huge influence on All-American pole vaulter and future Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer Mark Norsworthy. Once Harper became the head coach, the Colonels started competing in big track meets throughout the state, where prior to Harper's tenure, the team competed in almost exclusively a local schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, please greet Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer, Coach Wade Harper. A 2014 Henderson County High School graduate, Caleb Duckworth was named Kentucky's Mr. Baseball and Gatorade Player of the Year in 2014. He owns Colonel Baseball career records of 158 runs scored and hit by pitches with 47. He also holds the season record for hit by pitches with 22 and on-base percentage with a .638 mark in 2014. Duckworth had home runs in 5 consecutive games during his junior season and was the leadoff hitter on a 2012 state runner-up team and the 2013 state Final Four team. Following high school, he played in 131 games in 3 seasons from 2015 to 2017 at Western Kentucky University, hitting 16 home runs and producing 77 RBIs in 526 plate appearances. In addition to his baseball exploits at HCHS, Duckworth played basketball for 3 seasons, earning all district honors in 2012 and 2013 and all region recognition in 2013. He scored almost 700 career points during his Colonel basketball career. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer, Caleb Duckworth.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
Owensboro Health, providing advanced heart care, women's services, orthopedics, cancer care, and so much more for Western Kentucky and Southern Indiana. Our team of 5,000 is ready to serve you. Owensboro Health. We want to keep you healthy. We want to make you proud.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street, Henderson, is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
In life, things aren't scripted. If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game,
we never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
A native of Eddyville, Kentucky, and a graduate of Lyon County High School, Kevin Patton was a sports writer for the Henderson Gleaner from 1996 until 2022. Following his graduation from Murray State University with degrees in journalism and political science, Patton was a sports writer for the Mayfield Messenger, where he began his coverage of sports in western Kentucky. In 1996, he decided to leave Mayfield for the big city lights and came to Henderson. Over his 26 years as sports writer at the Henderson Gleaner, Kevin Patton covered some of the best moments in Colonel and Lady Colonel history, along with significant sports events in the Henderson County and surrounding areas. Among the highlights of Patton's career was covering the 1999 Colonel basketball Final Four team, the 2000 Colonel baseball state championship team, the 2001 Colonel's boys track state runner-up team, the 2003 Lady Colonel state championship track team, along with numerous Lady Colonel basketball state tournament teams. Patton also covered the 1996 Bambino World Series, one of his first assignments upon joining the Gleaner staff. In addition, Patton covered the 2002 Webster County football team that advanced to the state semifinals, along with the 2008 Union County football team that also advanced to the state semifinals. Along his journey, Patton has developed numerous relationships with players, coaches, and administrators, even covering second-generation athletes of those he initially crossed paths with early in his Gleaner tenure. Patton also served on the Henderson County Sports Hall of Fame Committee, including holding the offices of Secretary and Vice President. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer Kevin Patton. The 2001 track season was a special one for the Henderson County boys track team, as the team went undefeated through the regular season and the regional meet. They began the year by winning the Mason-Dixon Games, Kentucky's indoor championship, and roared through the regular season until falling by 9 points at the state meet to Louisville St. Xavier. State champions at the meet were Wes Alexander in the 110-meter hurdles, the 4x200-meter relay team of Blake Stone, Dedrick Tillerson, Robert Waller, and Seth Woodard, and the 4x400-meter relay team consisting of Wes Alexander, Blake Stone, Dedrick Tillerson, and Seth Woodard. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Henderson County Sports Hall of Fame Coach Ryan Rush and the 2001 Henderson County High School boys track team. A 1996 Henderson County High School graduate, Anthony Hay was both a football and track star. He won the Class 3A state championship in the shot put as a senior in 1996 with a throw of 55 feet, 2 3/4 inches. 1 year earlier, in 1995, he was the state runner-up in the event to teammate and fellow Hall of Famer Parvin Green. Hay won 2 indoor state titles in the shot put in the Mason-Dixon games in 1995 and 1996. He also held the school record in the shot put at 55 feet, 3 1/2 inches, which he set in 1996. In addition, Hay earned honorable mention honors in football in 1994, helping lead the Colonels to a memorable 12-1 season and regional runner-up finish. He was second on the team in fumble recoveries and third on the team in interceptions. In addition, he caught an 88-yard touchdown pass versus Shelby County in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, please greet Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer Anthony Hay. Wade Harper came to Henderson in the early 1960s to teach math and coach football and track with Mojo Hollowell. Coach Harper was ahead of his time with his techniques and training that motivated his athletes to their best when their best was needed. As head coach of Henderson County in 1968, he led the Colonels to their first ever regional championship, knocking off perennial power Owensboro Senior. Harper was the coach of future Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer Jack Jacobs, who was Henderson County's first ever individual state champion in track in the 180 low hurdles in 1968. Harper was also a huge influence on All-American pole vaulter and future Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer Mark Norsworthy. Once Harper became the head coach, the Colonels started competing in big track meets throughout the state, where prior to Harper's tenure, the team competed in almost exclusively a local schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, please greet Henderson County Sports Hall of Famer, Coach Wade Harper. A 2014 Henderson County High School graduate, Caleb Duckworth was named Kentucky's Mr. Baseball and Gatorade Player of the Year in 2014. He owns Colonel Baseball career records of 158 runs scored and hit by pitches with 47. He also holds the season record for hit by pitches with 22 and on-base percentage.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Stone, Steve down the sidelines for us tonight. Isaac Thatcher, studio control in downtown Henderson. Ryan Davenport, broadcast assistant, working the scoreboard show for us. And Ben Stone, our video coordinator. Thanks for joining us on Facebook, YouTube, or WSONradio.com, wherever you may be checking out our live video stream here on WSON. It'd be great if the Colonels can get some points on this first drive of this second half.
Unfortunately, all the points thus far scored by Owensboro Catholic.
Good point. It was the safety and Carruthers jumping on the bad snap in the end zone, and that was it. It'll be Garvin to kick it off. Colonels will be moving right to left on your radio dial here in this third quarter.
Defense playing well, though. Held them under 200 yards and just
way
14
under,
points.
139. Yeah, did a great job. Kickoff by Garvin is going to be taken by Cumbest at the 5. King on the near side, trying to get to the middle of the field, 15. Cuts it back up the middle, is across the 25, brought down at the 27-yard line. Be just the Colonels' fourth offensive possession of the night, of the night.
Yeah,
as they had 4 in that first half, and Catholic just had 5.
Yeah, they had 2 punts out of that. Huh. Interesting. I didn't realize. I thought we had more than that.
Yeah, 2 punts and 2 missed field goals for the drives for the Colonels in that first half.
Now you had to remind me of that. Thanks.
Well, one was blocked.
Yeah, that's true.
Jack Dalton in a quarterback, in for Trajan Davis. Jack going to keep it, and going to be no gain on first down for Dalton, as he's taken down by Barrett Evans and Darion Crow. And a 2nd and 10 coming up for the Colonels.
No gain, but that was going to be about a 3 or 4 yard loss, so good to get back to the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a 2nd and 10 for the Colonels here with the football at the 27. Aces lead at 14-2, early third quarter. Dalton on a throw, and it's incomplete. He led McKinney too far. Out of bounds. Lincoln couldn't even caught that if he'd stayed in bounds. And it's 3rd and 10 coming up for the Colonels.
I don't think he could have caught that one if you let him run out of bounds.
Yeah,
I'm going to say, best chance, a young lady by the name of Mia Risley probably had the best chance to catch that. And she was 4 rows in on the track. And the cheerleader.
A 3rd and 10 now for the Colonels. Dalton rolling right. Jack's going to tuck it and run. He's at the first down 40, still on his feet at the 46-yard line.
Good run there by the young man.
19 yards for Jack Dalton to the 46-yard line, and a Henderson Chevrolet GMC first down.
Kind of what they call in the old days like a flood right pattern, where you had 3 guys in the pattern on the right side of the field. He rolls that way. He's got the option to run or pass, and made a great job. And it's kind of what you're going to see with the Colonel offense in the coming years ahead. A lot of times, Trajan, it's a called run. In that particular case, it's a run-pass option.
Colonel's now 3 of 7 on 3rd down.
Dalton takes a snap. Want to leave it off with Burris coming near side this time. Tony cuts it back inside the 50 into Aces territory down at the 44. And a gain of 10 for Tony Burris. Another Henderson Chevrolet first down for the Colonels. It's game time at Henderson Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on new Chevy Silverados. Plus buy now and make no payments until December at Henderson Chevrolet. Fresh set of downs at the Aces 44-yard line. Dalton again to Burris. Tony off right tackle. And he gets a yard, maybe 2 to the 42-yard line. Give him a couple as he's dropped by Muster. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Colonels.
16 carries for 65 yards for Burris.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking Tony was going to be 25 plus on the ground tonight. He's going to come out momentarily as King Cumbus going to come into the backfield.
Kind of shaking that hand, left hand.
Cumbus has 1 carry tonight for 3 yards, and now Henderson's going to talk things over. Going to take an early timeout.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
Second and 8 for the Colonels from the 42-yard line. And they're going to have Dalton keep it himself. And Jack gets it to the 39. A pickup of 3 will bring up a 3rd and 5. Edge on the stop for the Aces. 3rd and 5 for the Colonels now from the Owensboro Catholic 39-yard line, trailing 14-2 with 9 minutes to go in his 3rd quarter here on homecoming night in Henderson.
Yeah, and just as you alluded to, Greg, 3rd and 5. You're down 12. You're down against an explosive offense. Against you got a backup quarterback. You're going to need as many downs as you can. Colonels need positive yardage here on 3rd and 5.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left for Dalton and the Colonels here. Dalton a high snap, fakes a handoff. Jack up the middle and inside the 35 to the 34. Appears he'll have enough for a Henderson Chevrolet first down.
I like the fact that Coach Proctor having Cumbus in the game. King was in the backfield right there, kind of giving Tony a rest. And that's what's going to be the case because, you know, the offense and the dynamic of it is going to change a little bit over the next couple of weeks.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Dalton here with Cumbus to his left. Now shifts to the right as Dalton takes a snap. Jack's going to throw. Got a man, McKinney. Oh, it's intercepted at the 5-yard line by Cecil. Middle of the field, 15, and it's going to be brought down around the 20. First turnover of the ball game. An interception. Jude Cecil makes the pick at the 5, returns it to the 20. The flag down at the end of that play.
It's probably against us.
At the end of the run, I got a personal foul. Number 58, Henderson County. Got an additional 15 yards at the end of the run. It's going to be a first down.
It is against the Colonels. As Elijah Bird, a little extra activity after that play and cost the Colonels 15 after the turnover. So now Catholic with the football at the 35-yard line. Atwell takes a snap and fakes the handoff to Edge. Atwell keeps it.
Jericho.
And may have got back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard. And it's Jericho Butler again, as Steve mentioned, for a tackle for a loss there, as Atwell is going to keep it. And it brings up a 2nd and 11.
What's he got? 55 pounds on him, maybe?
Yeah, at least.
And Jericho just cut him down, chopped him like a tree. And again, Jericho's a guy that's going to be relied on heavily for the remainder of this season defensively.
2nd and 11, Atwell. Colonel's coming after him. He throws a screen complete to Edge at the 30 and brought down right there for no gain.
Wow.
Good open field tackle by the Colonel Zarian Rideout. And it'll be third and 11.
So no gain. Good job by the Colonels on that one.
7:10 to go in this third period. Owensboro Catholic leads Henderson 14-2. And a 3rd and 11 for Atwell in the Aces. Atwell drops back, steps up in the pocket, eludes one tackler, throws to Edge, and it's complete. Edge across the 40, has the first down, out of bounds near the 50. Colonel's got a couple of hands on him that would have denied him that first down, but couldn't wrap him up. And it's a first down to the Henderson 49-yard line.
Yeah, and it might be one of the few times all night that the Colonels didn't get their man when they should have and gotten themselves off the field. And this is how a 12-point game starts to build into something totally different. Colonels need to stop on this drive.
Gain of 17. Football at the Henderson 49. Edge on the carry to the 44. A gain of 4.
We've had trouble all year on third downs. They're 5 of 7 tonight.
Andrew Onan on the stop for Henderson. 2nd and 6. Atwell again leaves with Edge. Actually, no, that time.
Yeah, it's Carrico.
It was Carrico, and he's going to lose.
I mean, Carrico was literally getting tackled, and he actually
got him back. Yeah, got it back to the line of scrimmage. So still a 3rd and 6. I thought he was going to lose at least a yard there, but kind of stretched the ball over back to the 45, I guess. 3rd and 6. Atwell throwing over the middle. Colonel fell and wide open is Crow with the 25, and he'll walk into the end zone, and it is 20-2. Owensboro Catholic. No one was near Darian Crow here on the near side, and the Colonel is down at the 30-yard line.
Not good. He grabbing the knee.
Atwell's 2nd touchdown pass of the night. 45 yards to Darian Crow. Here with 5:46 to go in this third quarter. And again, a Colonel down on the play. I'm assuming that was probably who was going to go over to cover Crow. I don't know if it's a cramp or a knee. We won't speculate, and I haven't seen who that is just yet.
Number 23, I believe, Greg.
That would be Zarian Rideout. They made the nice tackle earlier in this drive. Kind of got twisted up on that play somewhere. He almost kind of spun around, we noticed, when he fell to the ground. So definitely a injury to the lower half of his body. Hopefully just maybe a cramp or something, as they're looking at that right leg, right knee, right ankle area on Rideout. But at the moment, it's a 20-2 game with 5:46 to go here in the third quarter, and the PAT pending after the injury timeout. That'll give us a moment to tell you that our game tonight is being presented by Hercules Manufacturing. Hercules is committed to building a stronger future right here in Henderson. As a company committed to community involvement, Hercules is proud to support local events that bring us together. From their manufacturing floor to the football field, Hercules stands with you, investing in our town, our schools, and the people who make this community great. Go Colonels from Hercules Manufacturing. Colonels football also being brought to you in part by D. Patrick Ford. Nobody beats the deal beater, the Tri-State's largest new Ford and Lincoln dealer. Highway 41 in Walnut near the Lloyd Expressway in Evansville, and online at dpatrickford.com. And Colonels football also being brought to you in part by Branson Surveys. Branson Surveys can determine the elevation of your property, survey property lines, and do foundation inspections. Branson Surveys doesn't work from 9 to 5. Branson Surveys works from start to finish.
Join us tomorrow morning as we'll talk about this game, all the scoring plays involved. It's the morning show at 7 a.m., and I'll be there all alone. And we'll play a little music. We'll talk a little news and at the bottom of the hour. And so much fun, and also a preview of the Wildcats and the Bobcats from Kroger Field in Lexington.
Also, tomorrow morning around 7:30, and then 7:30, 12:30, and 4:30 all next week, we'll have Tourney Talk Golf Edition with the regional tournaments coming up for the Colonels and Lady Colonels next week. The Colonels Region Golf Tournament be held at Owensboro Country Club on Monday. The Lady Colonels play the Girls Regional on Wednesday at the Pearl Club, and we'll have interviews with players and on-course updates beginning next week at 7:30, 12:30, and 4:30 here on WSON. Right out being helped off the field, trying to put a little weight on that right leg, but now just kind of gives up and going to keep it up in the air and be helped off the field.
Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good.
Point after good. It is Owensboro Catholic 21, Henderson 2. 5:46 to go in the third. Back after this on WSON.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Yeah, we still had the
I
other
haven't
two
seen
guys.
it. .540 left in the third quarter. Owensboro Catholic 21, Henderson County 2. Kickoff by the Aces is taken by the Colonels at about the 20-yard line and getting across the 30 to the 32. That's where the Colonels will have it. Trailing 21-2, looking to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. From the 32, Dalton, handoff to Burris, and Tony, not much there. Appears to be no gain on that play. As tackle on the play by Chris Burns. 2nd and 10 for the Colonels as we go under 5:15 to play in this third quarter. 21-2 Owensboro Catholic. It's been the Aces defense tonight. Of course, Colonels playing without their starting quarterback. Trajan Davis hurt his shoulder late in the third quarter last week and going to be out a few weeks. Colonels hope to get him back at best October 11th for the start of district play at McCracken. Here's a handoff. Burris, nice carry for Tony, still on his feet, far sideline, knocked out of bounds around the Aces 40-yard line.
Never went down, got hit big on the sideline, never left his feet.
29 yards on the carry for Burris, and the Henderson Chevrolet first down to the Aces 39-yard line.
Colonels are getting those 2 first downs Steve talked about, and sometimes 3 first downs on a drive. Just can't get the points.
Yeah, we've made some critical errors, the interception on the last drive. Again, there's 2 passes tonight. If they've got any loft whatsoever they may both be touchdowns. Receivers were open.
1st and 10 from the 39 for the Colonels. Dalton takes a snap. Jack coming near side. He appears to want to keep it outside the numbers. Has the 30, still on his feet. Dalton cuts it back up the middle. 20, 15, 10. Dalton taken down inside the 5, setting up a 1st and goal for the Colonels.
That was exciting.
37 yards down to the Aces, 2 for Dalton.
A 1-2 punch of Tony and Jack, and the Colonels have a chance to put their first touchdown on the board, Greg.
Burris with 94 yards on the ground. Dalton with 85 now.
1st and goal from the 2 for the Colonels. Just under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Henderson trailing Owensboro Catholic 21-2 here on homecoming night in Henderson. Dalton high snap. It's on the ground, and the Colonels turn it over for the 2nd time tonight. Aces recover at the 6-yard line. Ambergy with the recovery. It was a high snap, popped up in the air, and the Colonels, who had it 1st and goal at the 2, turn it over for the 2nd time tonight, and Catholic has it at the 6. Heartbreaker there when the Colonels are trying to get back in it. A high snap.
1st and 10 for Catholic from their own 6-yard line.
And Catholic from the 6. Can the Colonel defense step up here? Atwell going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete at the 35-yard line. Intended for Ebelhar. Henderson's Avant Baxter in on the coverage, and Ebelhar still down near the Colonel sideline around the 40. A little slow to get up. Now he's on his feet.
Intended for number 5, Warren Ebelhar. 2nd and 10 for Catholic from their own 6-yard line.
I mean, they got a guy on the field.
They're waiting for him to get off. That was Ebelhar, who was on the near side, and go straight over. Is Atwell going to hand off?
Oh!
Edge fumbled. It was picked right back up, though.
Are you serious?
By one of the Aces linemen.
It's our luck tonight, guys.
That's what when you know in some cases it's just not meant to be.
Masterson there to recover that one for the Aces.
This time of the game, in this situation, a team will throw a deep ball to draw a pass interference. Just saying.
3rd and 10 from the 6. Atwell throws deep, far sideline. Meadows is there. Intercepted! Maxton Meadows intercepts near the 40-yard line, and the Colonels get it back.
Big play by Maxton there. Just kind of, you saw him. He had the ball tracked the whole way. Receiver didn't have any idea where the flight of the ball was. Maxton did a great job of holding on to it, making a big play to turn this game around.
So the teams exchanged turnovers. Colonels fumbled when they had it 1st and goal at the 2.
For them not
to get it back, Meadows, the interception, and Henderson has it at the Aces 45.
For OC, not the worst case, though. 39-yard punt, basically.
1st and 10 for Henderson.
Yeah, basically.
From the Catholic 45-yard line.
Hand off to Burris, trying to come near side and cut it back up the middle, and it'll be no gain for Tony Burris. Tackled by Edge. Oh, they actually gave Tony a yard there. 2nd and 9 from the 44. 2:40 to go in the 3rd. Aces 21, Colonels 2.
But just fumbled inside the 5.
3 touchdowns, guys. Yep. 3 missed opportunities. We'd be a totally
intercepted in the red zone, too.
Yep, intercepted in red zone.
That was both those turnovers here in this 3rd quarter. Dalton fakes a handoff. Jack coming to the left side, cuts back, is inside the 40, brought down at the 37. A gain of 7 will bring up a 3rd and short for the Colonels. 3rd and 2 for Henderson from the Aces 37-yard line.
Yeah, where will we be right now had we scored on the last drive instead of the fumble? Be ready to head in right now with a chance to cut this lead big time. Right now it's all about pride. Colonels need to put something in the end zone.
3rd and 2. Dalton. Jack up the middle has the first down.
I don't know.
Well, he was right there. He was on the 35.
They're not going to give it to him.
Oh, my.
Nope. Colonel's now 4 of 9. Got to go.
That's something high above. We do have a great view of where the ball goes. And they're going to mark him a full yard shy.
He might have been short, but not that short.
No, he appeared to get right on the 35. So to be a 4th and 1 from the 36. Colonel's down 21-2 with a minute to go in the 3rd. We'll go for it. Dalton will stay in the gun. 3 tight ends sit. Jack running right side, trying to cut it back, and he has the first down inside the 35 to the 34, a gain of 2, and a Henderson Chevrolet GMC first down for the Colonels. It's game time at Henderson Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on new Chevy Silverados, plus buy now and make no payments until December at Henderson Chevrolet. Ann Thrasher Boyd helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent Ann Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and North Green Streets to start your savings today. Call 826-9583 or visit annismyagent.com. 1st and 10 from the 34. Dalton throws a screen to McKinney, complete near side 30, 25-20. McKinney ran out of bounds inside the 20 down at the 18-yard line for another Henderson Chevrolet first down.
Yeah, it's really the first time Lakin was able to get a ball in space. The last time he was targeted, that's when the ball was intercepted down here back in the first half.
16 yards. Take it from Colonel's football sophomore Jack Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals. For personal and commercial projects, big or small, DSS Rentals has the tools for you. DSS Rentals on South Green and online at dss-rentals.com. 1st and 10 from the Aces 18 for the Colonels. 20 seconds left in the 3rd. Dalton running again, this time off the left side, and not much there for Dalton on that one. Edge on the stop for no gain, and that is the final play of the 3rd quarter. After 3, Owensboro Catholic 21, Henderson County 2, here on WSON.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
Owensboro Catholic 21-2. Colonels of the football 2nd and 10 at the Aces 18-yard line. Empty backfield for Dalton. Jack fakes a screen, now rolling, now is going to complete it to Burris at the 18, and he's going to run forward across the 15 down near the 13.
Yeah, that was
a gain of
all
5, but a penalty marker down.
Well, that's what kind of happened. They kind of strung the play out, and you're kind of asking a lot of your offensive line when you do that.
We'll get the official word from Matt Thomas, our referee tonight.
Roughing the passer.
Oh, boy.
0 on the defense. There'll be half the distance to the goal line at the end of the run. First down.
So it'll be a 1st and goal situation for the Colonels after a roughing the passer penalty.
I was watching Burris.
Football is on the 8. First and goal from the 8.
And it may be, if the Colonels can get in, it may be a 2-point opportunity as well.
Colonels with 13 first downs tonight. Just can't get it, punch it in.
They've been steady. Got to finish.
Dalton takes a snap, running left, and Jack back to the line of scrimmage. May have got a yard to the 7. They give him a yard. Amberbergy on the stop, and it's a second and goal from the 7.
Yeah, a lot of times Jack wants to take that ball wide and then kind of cut back across the grain a little bit. Sometimes it may be better suited to keep it closer to right off the tight end or maybe off the tackle and then maybe bounce it outside rather than attacking the outside right off the bat. But what do I know? I was a kicker.
Second and goal from the 7.
Though.
You're our expert, Steve. That's all that matters.
That's right.
Here's a handoff to Burris off the left side. Tony hit hard right at the 5-yard line. He picks up 2. Carrico, a big hit on Burris, and it's third and goal from the 5.
Colonel's just 4 of 9 on third down. Burris now with 97 yards on the ground. Dalton with 96. So definitely some positives with the young sophomore backup quarterback.
Yeah, you got 2 guys in the backfield, 100 yard each. They may be at some point in this quarter. That's a pretty good start to get back on track.
Dalton, Jack going to try to keep it himself. Works it inside the 5, down at the 3, and it'll be 4th down from there.
Did he get the 3 or the 4? Can't see.
Can't see. One of the aces is still down there inside the 5. Where he's at the 3. I haven't seen where they marked the football just yet. Officials timeout, and that'll give us a moment to tell you our game tonight being presented by Hercules Manufacturing. Hercules is committed to building a stronger future right here in Henderson County. As a company committed to community involvement, Hercules is proud to support local events that bring us together. From their manufacturing floor to Colonel Field, Hercules stands with you, investing in our town, our schools, and the people who make this community great. Go Colonels from Hercules. Colonels football tonight also being brought to you in part by D. Patrick Ford. Nobody beats the deal beater, the Tri-State's largest new Ford and Lincoln dealer. Highway 41 in Walnut near the Lloyd Expressway in Evansville and online at dpatrickford.com. So the Colonels, 4th and goal from the 3. Going to go for it here, trailing 21-2 early in this 4th quarter. Dalton fakes to Burris. Jack rolling out right. Now thinks about running, and it's going to be down at the 1. It'll be a turnover on downs, and Catholic will get the football back.
Yeah, I like the play. It's just, I think, in that case, Jack may have to make a decision a little quicker and maybe throw a pass that he doesn't want to, but I thought he, again, took a lot of guts there to cut it up, put his foot in the ground, and really get upfield just a little short. But you got to take your hat off to Catholic. Their defense has been spot on all night long.
Yeah, good point, Steve. The defense has been good. We knew about the high-powered offense coming in. The Colonels have done a great job against that offense. But the Aces defense have stepped up tonight against the Colonel offense without their starting quarterback and Trajan Davis out with a shoulder injury for a few weeks. Atwell in his own end zone throwing, and he has it complete at the 10-yard line. Making the sliding catch is Eberhard. Second and 1 from the 11. Atwell takes a snap. Going to throw a screen. It's complete at the 5, and it's Edge who gets the first down, still on his feet, to the 20-yard line. Oh, a late hit, though, after the play. That'd be on the Aces.
Looks like they hit
As
Ramirez.
Crow, leveled Ramirez well after the play. And I think that's where the flag came in.
Golly, he had a big gain, 11 yards.
Yeah, it was out across the 20. I think we're going to see a personal foul flag here.
After the play, got a dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Owensboro Catholic.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Owensboro.
It's going to be a first down.
On that late hit from Crow. And it will be.
Should be 1st and 10. It was after the play.
Yep. So a first down. And then the football is at the
11?
11 or 12. Can't see, Scotty. Yep, at the 11. 1st and 10 for the Aces at the 11. 9:20 left in the game. They lead it 21-2. Atwill throws complete to the 20, making the catch. Ebelhar. A gain of 9 and a 2nd and 1 coming up. As we'll go under 9 minutes to play here on homecoming night in Henderson. With Owensboro Catholic, who brought a great crowd across the way, leading 21-2. I'll use a little clock here as Atwill a hard count, trying to draw the Colonels off. Now we'll go back to the wristband and grab another play as he looks to the sidelines. Now takes the snap.
Left early.
And he's going to throw a slant. It's complete at the 25, rounding out the 30, and getting across the 35. Another first down, making the catch. Noah Grant, his first reception of the night. And Grant across the 30. There's a penalty after that. An illegal shift before that.
Yeah,
okay, so
he left way early.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe a hold.
So wipe
no,
that
he left
off.
early.
Yep.
The running back.
Can't do that.
I didn't see the flag, though.
I think it's one of those ones, Scotty, that wasn't necessarily thrown as it was just dropped.
Oh, okay. Good point.
So it'd be a 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6 from the 15-yard line. With 8.5 minutes to play in the game, Atwill's going to throw incomplete across the 20 to 23. Turner in on the coverage against Grant, the intended receiver. 3rd down. And can the Colonel defense get what would now be this late in the game, down 21-2, a must-have stop?
They're 6 of 9 on 3rd down, the Aces.
3rd and 6. Atwill is going to throw last second, and the Colonel's defense will hold. It's complete, but just for about a yard or two gain. As making the catch was Carrico. Atwill was being wrapped up, had to get rid of it. Carrico made the catch for a gain of a couple, but the punt team coming out for the Aces. And Atwill is back there to punt. Cumbus to receive around midfield from Henderson. On 4th and 5. Snap to Atwill. Punt is away. Cumbus fields at the 47-yard line. Middle of the field coming near side 40. Cumbus at the 30. Brought down right there. A nice return on the punt. And the Colonels will have their best starting field position of the night with 7:29 to go in this ball game. And Thrasher Boyd helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent and Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and North Green Streets to start your savings. Call 826-9583 or visit andismyagent.com. Colonels from the Aces 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Dalton in at quarterback, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Tony Burris to his right at running back. Tight end left, none, and movement on the left side of the line for the Colonels. Will back about 5 yards.
Got a false start against the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
8 for 65 tonight for the Colonels.
So a 1st and 15 from the 37 now for the Colonels. With 7.5 minutes to play. Dalton Going to keep it himself. Jack up the middle and gets it back down near the 30. So a gain of 7 will bring up a 2nd and 8.
Number 6, Jack Dawson on the quarterback keeper.
Be a 2nd and 9 officially.
He's now 19 carries, 105 yards.
After a gain of 6 as they spotted him down at the 31.
Burris needs 3 yards for 100. Colonel's just unable to put points on the board, but they're getting yardage.
A couple of turnovers in the red zone here in this third quarter. In the second half, costly tonight for the Colonels. Dalton throws a pass, complete to McKinney at the 30, makes a move there, and is going to be brought down out of bounds inside the 25, down near the 24. A gain of 7 will bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Colonels from the 24-yard line.
Great student section down there, and they've stayed here for the whole game. Gotta love it.
Third and 2 for for the Colonels at the Catholic now 24-yard line. Jack Dalton, the sophomore quarterback, handoff to the senior Burris, and no gain for Tony. Going to be 4th and short.
22, Anthony Burris on the carry. Written down by number 59, taken at Conkright.
Conkright on the stop for the Aces, 4th and 2 for the Colonels. As we're under 6 minutes left in the game, Owensboro Catholic leads Henderson 21-2.
From the Catholic 24-yard line.
Snap to Dalton, fakes a handoff, and now the ball comes out.
Surely he was on the ground, but it wouldn't have got a first down anyway.
And I think the Aces come up with that fumble.
Yeah.
They did.
But it was 4 down anyway.
Fumble, so it goes to the Colonel's 3rd turnover of the night, fumble. And the Aces have it at the 27-yard line. With 5:17 left to go on this one.
Yeah, it looked like they moved it back.
Atwell takes a low snap, looking over the middle. He's going to throw to edge, incomplete at the 28-yard line. Stops the clock with 5:12 remaining in the game. Take it from Colonel's football sophomore Jack Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals. For personal and commercial projects, big or small, DSS Rentals has the tools for you. DSS Rentals on South Green and online at dss-rentals.com. 2nd and 10. Atwell throws a screen, middle screen, incomplete, off the hands of Crow. Kind of popped up in the air, but then fell to the ground, and it's 3rd and 10 coming up. On football at their own 27. A 3rd and 10 for the Aces. Atwell on 3rd and 10, throws a pass complete and is caught. A first down across the 40, falling forward to about the 44-yard line is Crow making the catch. A gain of 17 and a first down for the Aces at the own 44-yard line. As we go under 5 minutes to play, Owensboro Catholic leads Henderson 21-2. Atwell looks left, now over the middle, now going to fire over the middle. Got a man open. It is complete. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Warren Ebilhar, 56-yard touchdown, and it's 27-2.
Got 5 catches for 97 yards now.
Atwell's 3rd touchdown pass of the night. As he found Eaglehar open over the middle. And Garvin coming out for the extra point with the Aces up 27-2. Down to Steve.
All right, 4:39 to go in this one. The snap, the kick, it's good.
Aces 28, Colonels 2, 4:39 left in the game. Back after this on
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Kickoff taken to the 13 by King Cumbus. He's across the 20 and brought down around the 25-yard line after Owensboro Catholic goes 73 yards in 4 plays at will to Eaglehar, a 56-yard touchdown pass, and the Aces lead 28-2 with 4:32 to go here on homecoming night in Henderson. And the Colonels playing without their starting quarterback, Trajan Davis, who suffered a shoulder injury late in the third quarter in last week's game. And they hope to have Davis back October 11th, which would be the start of district play on the road at McCracken County. That is best case scenario for that shoulder. Handoff to Tony Burris.
No.
Actually, okay. Who we got, Scotty? New player in the game.
Looks like
Scheidler, right?
Yeah.
Kingston Scheidler in the game. So Scheidler gets 4 yards to the 24-yard line.
2 Kingstons and a King on this squad in 24.
Kingston Scheidler,
Kaiser
5'7",
wow.
180.
3 Kings.
Sophomore. Under 4 minutes to play in the game. Dalton with Scheidler to his left. Handoff Scheidler off that left side, and Kingston still on his feet, still going strong across the 35 to the 36-yard line. He has a Henderson Chevrolet first down. Nice run for Scheidler. It's game time at Henderson Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on new Chevy Silverados. Plus buy now and make no payments until December at Henderson Chevrolet. 1st and 10 from their own 36. Dalton rolling right. Now going to take it a run. Jack across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Pickup of 6 yards for Jack Dalton as he's tackled by Carrico. Well, we said it last week. It was certainly the toughest 3-game stretch for the Colonels. Last week at Tillman, here at home against Owensboro Catholic, and next week at Mayfield.
That could be the toughest place in the state to win.
And then the bye week 2 weeks from tonight.
That's going to be the best week, I think, for the Colonels after this. Hung tough tonight, though.
They did. 2nd and 5. Dalton rolling left, flowing, and intercepted at the 43-yard line. Making the interception, being brought down near midfield is the Aces' Jude Cecil. That's his 2nd pick of the night.
Pass is intercepted by number 11, Jude Cecil.
And the Aces will have it back at the Colonels' 48-yard line. It's the Aces' best field position of the night. Colonels in this second half offensively, interception, fumble, turnover on downs, fumble, interception.
We got the backup quarterback back in, Greg.
Well, the ball security will be a big key in preparation for Mayfield. And just direct snap there.
Yep.
The Aces did.
Guys, we need to come up with another offensive player. Tony, I went to him just now to kind of give him a heads up. Not feeling well. That's got a lot to do with why he's not in the lineup right now.
Okay.
Second and 8 for Catholic from Henderson County, 46-yard line.
Carruthers in the ball game. He throws trying to get Crow. Good defensive work by Hunter Evans, knocking it away on the far sideline.
Third and 8 for Catholic.
Clock stop with 2:03 left.
46-yard line.
Carruthers. Screen complete to edge, near side, 45-40, and he'll be close to a first down inside the 40. Brought down by Maxton Meadows at the 38. It will be a first down for Owensboro Catholic. We'll talk to one of those senior offensive linemen, Steve. How about James Murphy?
Going to have to give me a number. The Big Uglies, I have no idea.
75.
There
75. We'll see if James, we can get him on.
All right.
He's the right tackle on that defensive line who was kind of pieced together this week, which Boston said he was going to lean on those guys on that O-line with two of the starting guards out. He was going to kind of lean on those senior tackles to help those guys out, and did okay tonight. It was actually two JV defensive linemen who filled in at guard.
Grant's reception good for a Catholic first down.
Well, we have James Murphy locked in. As most linemen, when they respond to being interviewed, he's like, oh,
what?
Okay. You say so. So good stuff.
Catholic going to victory formation here, set to take a knee. They'll let the clock wind down with a minute to go. So it'll be James Murphy and Miles Ramirez, our guest on Colonel Comments with Steve Towle as a part of our postgame show. We'll hear from the head coach, Josh Boston, and have the scoreboard show for you, as the Aces will just have to take one final knee and going to come to Henderson and get the victory over the Colonels. A great defensive performance from Owensboro Catholic. Colonels' defense was good too, as the Aces, the least amount they had scored this season was 43. That was against Mayfield last week. Colonels hold them to 28 tonight. But it's Owensboro Catholic who comes to Henderson, spoils homecoming night, knocking off the Colonels 28-2, your final score. Stay tuned for the postgame show coming up next. Our game tonight has been presented by Hercules